Hey guys, I want to take a minute to show you how I measure jeans for listing on eBay. So I'm going to walk you through a quick measurement guide. And first thing I want to show you is I have a tape measure here, and you can see it's clipped to the board. This is just a little white backing board. I've sometimes used these for photos. You can get these at Michael's really cheap. But I'm using it today to put on here, and the reason is because these tailor's tapes like this are great because they're flexible and you can move them. But when you have to measure over and over and you're doing a lot of listings, it's nice to have the measuring tape just in one place. So you can do this on a board, and you can move this around to wherever you need it. You can probably see here I have on my table below, I have a glass desk, and so I've taped it up on the underside of the table. But not all of you watching are going to have a glass desk, so I wanted to show you kind of a little hack you could use in the case that you don't have a desk. So let's get to it. The first measurement you're going to want to take is the waist shot. So I'm going to lay this on here, and I'm actually going to lay it at the 10 mark, just to make it a little clearer in the shot. Normally you would lay it here at the 0 at the beginning of the tape measure, but I'm going to lay it here at the 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the edge of the waist here with the other edge of the waist on here, and you can see 10 to 24, which is 14 inches. So if you double that, you're going to get a 28-inch waist roughly. And these particular jeans, it actually says 29. These are silver jeans, Aiko. And so we're pretty close to that. So that's your waist measurement. You basically take the measurement from this part when the jeans are laying flat to here and double that total, and which in our case gives us 28. 29 is close. There could be a little shrinkage from wash and dry and so on. The next measurement you're going to take is the inseam measurement. So to do that, and this is a really long one, so I'm going to lay this pair of jeans, and I'm actually going to slide the board over. This is a nice thing about having a board like this. I'm going to slide it over so you can see it a little better. And so basically what I've done is I've folded the jeans over, and you want this measurement that starts here at the cuff and comes all the way up the leg, basically to right here in the middle where the crotch seam comes down and meets. So if you had another measuring tape, you would just lay it like this and up to here. You could hold the jeans up and do it, but if you've already got your measurement tape, laid down like I do here, it's very simple to just go ahead and lay this here. And you can see that this actually says 34 right here. Now that's interesting because the tag's going to say 35 on these jeans, and we're going to put in the listing though that these are a 34-inch inseam. Let me hold it up so you can see it a little better. You can see the 34 right here where my thumb is on my right hand. So that's your inseam measurement from this crotch seam all the way down to the bottom of the cuffs. You're going to get that measurement. You're going to want to have that measurement in your listings. The next measurement you're going to want to have a lot of is, and I'm just going to leave the jeans like this for the moment just to make it simple, is the, let me turn around this way, maybe you'll be able to see it a little better, is the front rise. Now the front rise is from the top of the waistband all the way to the crotch seam. So if you look at that distance, I'm going to start here at 10 again just to make it a little more visible. And you can see I'm here at the 10. We're going down about to the 18. So that's 10 to 18. That's an 8-inch front rise we would put. So those are three really common measurements: front rise, inseam, and waist. Some other less common measurements you may run into that people want to get are the hips. Now, normally I would lay a measuring tape across the jeans to take the hips, but for the purpose of this example, I'm just going to lay them out kind of like we did for the waist. And we will start here. And we're basically going to measure for the hips. It's kind of the widest point, and usually this will be a little wider than the waist, sometimes significantly wider, but you basically want to measure about where the bottom of the zipper seam is, which is right here, all the way across. So we started here at 10, and we're here at 20, kind of 26 and a half. So 16 and a half, we would double that to get 33. So the hips are about 33 inches across. So that's the hip measurement. Some other even less common ones, sometimes people will want the thigh, which is kind of the widest part of the thigh. And sometimes it helps to sort of get the leg a little better before you do this one, because it'll kind of get in a weird position from time to time. But this one, if we start at the 10, we kind of want the biggest part of the thigh, 10 to about 9.5 or 19.5. So that's 9.5 times 2, about 19 inches. It probably is more like 20, but the way we're laying it's a little wonky. So that would be the thigh, or the thigh measurement. And then the last one you'll get quite often is going to be the cuff measurement, sometimes called the hem. You'll hear it called as well. And this is an important one to know, guys, because this one can tell you what kind of jean it is. But I'm going to show you, we're just going to basically measure the cuff from one side to the other. So we'll start again at our 10, and we'll go here to, looks like we're here about 19.5 again, which is 9.5, so about a 19-inch cuff on these. If you multiply that, 9.5 times 2 is 19. So those are your basic measurements, guys. This is a cool little tool to use if you have a tailor's tape and you want to lay it down. You got to do measurement after measurement after measurement. Obviously, if you have to, pick it up and measure a different way, you would have to unclip it, which is really easy to do. But hopefully that gives you some ideas, guys, about how to measure jeans. So let me know if you liked the video. Leave me a comment down below and consider subscribing. See you soon.